The deep sea used to hum with the ancient, haunting songs of the blue whale, the largest creature ever to live on Earth. Their voices once traveled hundreds of miles across the ocean floor, echoing through canyons of salt water and connecting souls of giants. But today, something is different. Where music once rang, there is silence. These magnificent animals are growing quiet, not because they choose to, but because we are drowning them out. This is not a metaphor. It is an unfolding tragedy. The ocean is no longer a peaceful expanse. It's become a noisy industrial highway filled with a constant hum of propellers, thunderous blasts from seismic air guns, and the metallic scream of sonar pings. These sounds overwhelm the natural chorus of the sea. Blue whales rely entirely on sound for survival, more than sight, more than smell. They use sound to navigate vast stretches of ocean, to locate mates, to warn others of danger, and to reunite with calves. When those sounds are masked, lives are disrupted. When the silence spreads, survival is threatened. Beneath the surface of the coast of California, a hidden instrument listens carefully. A hydrophone, a small metal sensor attached to a 32-mile cable, has been recording the song of the sea for years. In those recordings, scientists have noticed something disturbing. Blue whale songs are growing less frequent, fainter, and sometimes vanishing altogether. These creatures, known for their deep, resonant moans, are falling silent. And this shift is not coincidental. It's directly connected to how we humans are changing the oceans. A powerful marine heat wave in 2015, known as the blob, warmed ocean waters dramatically. This disrupted the food chain, killing off krill, the whale's primary source of nutrition. Hungry and scattered, blue whales abandoned their traditional feeding zones and their familiar mating grounds. They began to roam further, deeper, and longer. And when blue whales are hungry, they don't sing. They listen. They search. Their songs grow fewer as survival becomes a priority. The ocean's great symphony begins to unravel, one voice at a time. Now, imagine this. A male blue whale bellows a call meant to travel hundreds of miles, hoping to reach a mate or fellow traveler. But before the sound can make its way, it is crushed beneath the roar of a passing container ship. A call that should have echoed through the deep becomes lost in the din of commerce, and the whale, isolated, grows silent. It is a story repeating every day in oceans around the world. And it's not just shipping lanes. Naval sonar, oil drilling, and underwater construction projects add even more noise to an already deafening world. These activities release powerful sounds that travel faster and farther in water than on land. For whales, it's like trying to have a conversation in the middle of a thunderstorm. Their calls are either lost or ignored. The result is not only disconnection but danger. Disoriented whales can stray into ship routes, get stranded on shorelines, or be separated from their young. In extreme cases, some even die. Take a second here. If this story touches you, and you believe in preserving the voice of the ocean, now is the moment to act. Please like this video. Leave a comment sharing your thoughts. Subscribe for more content like this, and share this with someone who cares about our planet. Your action helps echo the voices of the voiceless. One of the most heartbreaking truths is that noise pollution in the ocean is invisible. You cannot see it like an oil spill, and you can't photograph it like a melting iceberg. But its effects are just as real. Blue whales are resilient creatures. They've lived for millions of years, survived ice ages, and adapted to deep sea pressure and storms. But what they are facing now is unlike anything nature ever prepared them for, a constant, invisible barrier of human-made sound that disrupts every instinct they rely on. In the past, blue whale songs could be heard over distances of more than 1,000 miles. That's longer than the distance from New York to Miami. But studies now show that in areas with heavy human activity, those calls may only reach 50 miles or less. That's a 95% reduction in their ability to communicate. Imagine if suddenly your voice could only reach the next room. How would you find your loved ones? How would you warn them of danger? This is a reality whales face every day. But here's something even more haunting. In recent recordings, scientists have noticed that some whales are changing their tunes, literally. Blue whales are lowering the frequency of their calls, possibly to adapt to the rising volume of man-made noise. Some researchers believe this shift may also be a response to climate change, as warmer water changes the way sound travels. But the outcome is the same. Blue whales are altering the ancient language they've sung for millennia. It's like watching the fading of a forgotten dialect. And then there are the mothers and calves. A mother blue whale must stay in near constant contact with her newborn, using soft calls that only they can hear. But these tender communications are easily drowned out. When a cargo ship roars past, it's like a foghorn blaring into a baby's ear. In worst-case scenarios, calves become separated, unable to follow their mothers, and a calf without a mother in the wild is almost certainly lost. There is a tragic irony in all this. The same technology that helps us understand whales, hydrophones, acoustic mapping, digital monitoring, is also revealing the damage we've done. We now know that a quieter ocean can change everything. When the COVID-19 pandemic slowed shipping worldwide, blue whales were heard singing more frequently. Less noise meant more communication. In just a matter of weeks, the ocean began to heal. It was a glimpse of hope, a proof that our actions can make a difference when we choose to listen. And listen we must, because the silence of the ocean is not peace. It is a cry, a warning, a desperate signal that something sacred is being lost. Whales are more than symbols of nature's majesty. They are living links to Earth's ancient past. They shape marine ecosystems, store carbon, and maintain ocean health. Their songs are not background noise. They are the heartbeat of the sea. We are not powerless. They are clear solutions. Slowing down ships significantly reduces noise and prevents deadly collisions with whales. Rerouting shipping lanes away from whale hotspots can restore peace to their habitats. Using quieter engine technologies and enforcing no sonar zones during migration seasons can protect these gentle giants. And perhaps most importantly, raising awareness, like you're doing right now by watching this, brings change one voice at a time. Imagine a future where the ocean song returns, where calves can hear their mothers, where males find mates through deep, echoing calls that stretch across the Pacific, where ships hum softly or glide silently with eco-friendly technology. That future is not just a dream, it is a decision. And now, ask yourself, will we be the generation that listened in time? Or will our silence match theirs? The ocean is calling, not with anger, but with sorrow, with the soft, fading tones of a once thunderous voice. If we don't act now, we may be the last to hear the blue whales sing. But if we listen, truly listen, we may yet turn the silence into a song.